Now that we have one Infinity Stone revealed, I'm going to go and predict what I think each other stone would be and what color it is. Now for the purpose of this, I'm going to say 5 of them are probably going to be 2 mana rocks that tap for a certain color, and then the 6th one will be either colorless or could tap for any color or something. Now, I think it's very obvious that this stone will be the red one, but what it does, well, normally it's used to change people or places. I kind of feel like it could be a crop rotation type effect because of like when Thanos changes Titan or Nowhere to look like something else, but that's a green thing, not a red thing, so something that I feel like would fit more in line with what red does is maybe turn creatures into copies of other creatures, and maybe it could be copies of creatures you don't control or creatures in your graveyard or something for extra fun. And also the graveyard thing is like represents how Thanos turns these destroyed planets and makes them look all not destroyed, and the copies of other creatures is how he makes things look safe when they're not, I guess. Next up is the Tesseract, and I think this one is probably white, and since Thanos usually uses it to teleport, I think this will have a teleportation circle type effect, which of course is a very white thing to do. After that, I have the Power Stone, and this one has got to be green. It obviously enhances your power, which is a very green thing to do, and I'm thinking we'll either double creature's power or the number of 1/1 counters on a creature or something like that. Now, the hardest for me to decide was blue, because I think the Mind Stone and the Time Stone both would make a lot of sense for blue's color identity. Blue is very often like the smart mind people, and I could see the Mind Stone drawing cards and stuff, which is obviously a very blue thing. I could also see the Mind Stone making an artifact into an artifact creature the way it turned Vision into a person. That'd be kind of fun. But they also have all the extra turn stuff, which is what I would imagine the Time Stone would do, some sort of time walk type effect. By the way, the same way the Soul Stone has the exile a creature you control as an additional cost, I think the Time Stone should make you give an artifact to another player, like how Doctor Strange gave up the stone as its additional cost. But yeah. So yeah, I think blue could very easily go either way. And I guess whichever one isn't blue is colorless or all colors, maybe. I guess that makes more sense for the Mind Stone because that one feels kind of special. It was like the last one he had to get. It's the big one in the center of the Infinity Gauntlet, so maybe they make the Time Stone blue and the Mind Stone like colorless or all colors or something. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you have each Infinity Stone do? And don't forget to follow.